Look at that. And there's a whole bunch of markings on it. What kind of animal would have done that? I'm going to show you the property that we got here. It's going to be a little tour. First I'm going to show you the land. I'm going to go all the way up on the hillside. And then we'll get to the barn. Then the house. And the plans we got for it. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Arcadia. Here we end up immediately in a ditch. We had some rain over a couple of days and you actually can see here quite a bit of water. I actually would like to have a pond or even a natural pool, and this might be a cool spot for it, having naturally water flow in. Overall the land is quite flat. Here we got a nut tree, I believe this is walnut, but there's no nuts on it oh, here you go. Here's a little nut. Got electricity. Eventually I'd like to have some solar panels on the roof. This is low voltage, by the way. At the south end of the property, 4 walnut trees. So that's quite nice. Timmy likes walnuts quite a bit, especially when they're green. I don't know why, it's not my thing. So this is quite nice. This is like a naturally shaded area. And here is where our plot ends within the village bounds. But we also own this big field. In total here, next to the house, over 2.5 hectares. That's 8 acres. We are at the corner of our property. There we are. That's quite a view if you ask me. Here is the property line. And we actually own 0.9 hectares about at the end. So past the big tree, besides this, we actually have another parcel, but that's on the other side of the hill. That's pretty cool as well. That's a forest. I haven't seen it yet. I know approximately where it is. No idea what it actually looks like. Alright, so now the plan is to walk to the other side. Wish me luck. We're here at the highest point. You got a nice view over the whole village here. And I imagine building a nice terrace here. I believe the property goes on actually. I don't know what's behind the bushes. It might be nice. Just met the neighbor, had a little small talk. So while we were talking over there, we saw a deer hopping around and a bunny. So it's quite a lot of animals here. This is the barn, nearly 60 years old. It's quite a rough shape. This part is made out of brick. Then there's a second part, which is more overgrown, is made out of wood. And then over there, there's a concrete basement with a wooden top. And then in the back of it, like a lean-on storage. Here we arrive at the front of the barn. Let's have a look inside. This is the lock, 2 locks on the door. This is like an original system. Here we go. Not quite sure what to do with it yet. We would like to have a campsite. So a campsite needs bathrooms, maybe a washing area, cooking area. This could be that. Over here, this is pretty nice. This is the basement underneath this concrete, and on top of it we can basically build a room. Hobby room, man cave, I don't know. Maybe a gym, a home gym for Timmy. And here, you ready? It's looking quite rough, so We'll see about that. Very cool. You see that? That's the barn. It's in a rough shape, but officially it's a building, so we can do something with it. All right, let's head out. So then we arrived here at the basement, former wine cellar, old door, old wine barrels. It's quite interesting. Got some old roofing tiles over here. I imagine it's gonna be storage for like potatoes or other vegetables after harvest, so we can keep them fresh. Quite exciting to have a basement. So one more, there is this little lean on. I can't really get in there right now. We can try to peek through the cracks, shall we? There you go. Okay, we're moving on. Here we got a little chicken coop. Then over here, in my opinion, the coolest item here, that is a corn storage. It's basically the storage for the animal feed. I imagine keeping this. This looks nice. I don't know if I'm gonna have any kind of a purpose for it, but it looks nice. This thing, on the other hand, not so much. This is an old bread oven. There's here in the front a little door that you can shut with a brick. And there's a whole bunch of markings on it. Look at that. What kind of animal would have done that? Those holes, but also those, looks like scratches. Maybe something climbed up. The side entrance of the terrace. There's a little lean on to the house here. They call it a summer kitchen. It's kind of a dump. The wood is in a pretty poor shape. So yeah, I imagine this is going to be terrace. We arrived here at the front of the house. Main entrance. The gate. Over here is the entrance from the street side. Behind me here is the barn. And we got a well. The grapes. The plan is to make a nice terrace all the way here till the corner and all the way under the lean on. Just make it a nice one continuous big terrace, so we have a nice place to chill. And then up here we have the entrance. I would like to make this the front door, maybe put some windows on the side, add a window in this bit, and just have like a mudroom, a place to take off your shoes, hang up your jackets over there. And then here we have what is the current front door, some metal thing to keep people out. A pretty nice double door. Let me show you. One funny thing, this room is absolutely covered in dead flies. So the plan is to take out this wall over here to make this room, together with the other room, one continuous big living quarters. Over there in the corner, a fireplace. This wall over here, we're gonna take it out. So this will be one big continuous space together with the hallway, and have like a diner table here at the window. On this side, kitchen counters with a large workspace. Let me show you the view from the kitchen sink. So behind the house we got this big green space. We have some massive trees here. There's the cherry tree somewhere in the back there. So here in the hallway we're gonna have the staircase right here, starting going up and having the opening up here. So here we have the bathroom. This is gonna stay here. Sink, I'm gonna move to the other side. And this is currently the upstairs. It is a little bit tricky to get up here. This ladder is just held together by two nails on each side. That's a little sketchy. Alright, I'll show you from here. It's just a wooden frame, roof tiles, that's about it. Up here you got some pretty firm beams. First off, put on a new roof, make a nice floor here, draw some electrical wiring, finish it off nicely, and this will be our bedroom. The electrical is quite old. We'll be changing that as well. Painted in a nice color. Alright, so that's our house. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you joined me here. Make sure to check out our other videos. Soon we'll get started with the work. First will be the roof. Thanks for joining me. Have a nice day. I mentioned the forest. This is it. Somewhere here, a small parcel of half a hectare, somewhere in the middle of this forest, is ours. And we're not gonna go all the way there right now. Bears are living here. Looks like a regular forest to me. Exploring the forest. That will be a whole video on its own. So yeah, be on the lookout for that.